With cities underwater, billions in damages already reported, and the amount of flooding that China hasn't seen in years putting an increasing pressure on the world's largest hydropower station, there is reasonable concern that mining facilities are in danger as well, in the country that hosts the majority of the world's Bitcoin BTC hash rate, or the computational power. Because of the monsoon season and torrential rains, and the country facing the worst flood since 1998, accompanied with landslides, according to Forbes senior contributor Kenneth Rapoza, many dams are suffering major stress, and these are at the higher elevation than the world's largest hydroelectric power station, the Three Gorges Dam, meaning more water for the giant. If the Three Gorges Dam did break, it would certainly be a horrible event, but it's extremely unlikely, Daniel Frumkin, researcher and tech writer Braiins, the company behind Slush Pool and the Stratum V2 protocol for pooled mining, told cryptonews.com. He argued that many members of the Communist Party of China (CPC) have degrees in hydroengineering, but also that the discipline dates back many hundreds of years. Furthermore, as much water as possible is seemingly being discharged from the sluices, which is causing flooding downstream on the one hand, while attempting to prevent a disaster if the dam were to break on the other. However, in the case of other dams, the CPC is blasting the dams to discharge the water, said the researcher. Rapoza also cited reports that entire dams were blasted down to release the massive influx of water. Also, the stress on the dam is expected to ease if the heaviest rains indeed end this week. While Bitcoin mining in China has been somewhat impacted by what many called the worst flooding in decades, TokenInsight senior analyst Johnson Shu told cryptonews.com he believes that major Bitcoin miners have been affected very little. The flood and the potential catastrophic collapse of the Three Gorges Dam have been a common topic in mining groups for the last couple of months, said Frumkin. Nic Carter, partner at Castle Island Ventures and co-founder of crypto market analysis firm Coinmetrics, stressed that the discussion on the issue needs to be larger and wider, proportionate to the threat. Frumkin added that there's still very little information available about what is actually happening or how many miners in China have been impacted exactly. Shu added that some Bitcoin mining farms are located in secret locations in China, and it's difficult to locate them without an introduction. And speaking of hash rate, Frumkin also suggested that these events and discussions had little effect on the mining industry, if we take into account that the flooding and concerns about Three Gorges Dam started back in early June, and total network hash rate was increasing throughout most of June and July before dropping in the past week.